A few years ago, I was part of a group called CEO Forum. It was kind of half think tank, half group therapy. A fellow named Jim Myers, he had been CEO of 5, 6 different companies in his career. He started this, and every month, 15 CEOs would get together, and they could talk about things in the context of CEO Forum they couldn't even talk to their own leadership and employees about. It was a very safe place. Now, this one day, I was actually leading a discussion on employee motivation, and there was a CEO, had about 400 employees, manufacturing. And he was lamenting that he had tried many, many ways to motivate his employees. He had tried trips and contests and cash payouts and incentives and recognition. And at the end of the day, he said, yeah, my employees would say, oh, yeah, that was great. Thanks. But he saw no appreciable difference in productivity or output or even attitude. Now, I had just told this story about David and Eileen. And our snapper. So I looked at Jim, and I said, Jim, what do you think the difference is between above and beyond and I won't get fired today? Wasn't a setup. He said 70%. He didn't even flinch. I went, seriously, 70%? He said, maybe more. So I turned back to the CEO, and I said, okay, what would happen if tomorrow 400 employees showed up? And they gave you, and I just couldn't say 70%. It was too much. We're going to blow it all the way down to 20%. What would happen if you had hundreds of employees show up and just because they felt like it, give you 20% more effort and productivity? And the wheels were turning. He was thinking, he said, I honestly don't know. It could change my entire business model. It could change my operations model. It would change the way manufacturing works with packaging, works with warehousing, works with distribution. I would have to take a step back and, for all the best reasons, literally evaluate my own business plan. What if you, as a leader of a company, could create a culture that was so rich and powerful and kind and respectful that every single employee, every single day, chose to give you their best effort, to go above and beyond their choice, their idea, simply because they feel like it? Your culture is not what you think it is. Your culture is what your employees think it is. This is really important.